The Ecliptic Distaff is the new ritual playlist weapon which you can obtain after reaching rank 16 in either Vanguard, Gambit, or Crucible. It's a void adaptive glaive, and it's currently the only weapon that can roll with the Replenishing Ages perk, which allows you to refresh a portion of your magazine from reserves when blocking damage. Now, if you don't already know how a glaive shield works, basically after dealing damage using the projectile, you gain around 27% of the shield energy, which you can use to block incoming damage. This shield energy depletes over time, but you can shoot your glaive while the shield is still up to gain even more shield energy. Essentially, what you can do with this perk is that you can hold it up against GM Nightfall bosses, champions, or just a group of ads in higher tier content to keep their attention away from your team while you tank all the damage, which allows the perk to keep reloading the glaive while maintaining the shield energy from shooting the ads. This is most noticeable in harder tier content because a glaive shield provides you with a 97% damage resistance inside of PvE. With that in mind, you can easily tank any damage in the game for as long as you have ammo to keep the shield up. From my testing, without any reserves mod, min-maxing your shield energy with this perk can allow you to keep holding your shield up for at least 1 minute and 30 seconds, which should be more than enough to keep the attention of anything in the game, from Nightfall bosses such as the Mars Battleground Knight to contest mode Nezarec while you're within his gaze. A good comparison I will be using is from this Master Lost Sector Colossus, which would typically kill me in under a second. However, having the glaive shield up allows me to tank the damage as if it's nothing. The only thing this perk is comparable to at the moment is the Immovable Object perk, also available as a secondary perk for this weapon, which increases the amount of shield you gain from the projectile to around 40% when standing still. This is good if you want to preserve ammo, but overall, I think Replenishing Ages is a much more flexible pick. Most of the time, you won't need healing, since you're taking so little damage anyways, but if you'd like, you can pair this glaive with the Sentinel Titan with the Controlled Demolitionist aspect, which allows volatile explosions to heal just a little less than half your health to both you and your teammate. This pairs perfectly with the weapon's 4th column perk, Destabilizing Rounds, allowing final blows from this weapon to apply volatile to surrounding enemies. You can even just use this season's artifact mod, Volatile Rounds, to apply not only volatile to the target itself, but allow your glaive to have anti-barrier capabilities after picking up an orb of power. Not to mention the Medieval Champion mod, which allows your glaive to also have Unstoppable Champion capabilities. Keep in mind that you can only have one champion stun capability per weapon, so you can't actually stack both Volatile Rounds and Medieval Champion to stun both anti-barrier and unstoppable champions at the same time. Now, all of that may or may not sound incredible to you, but regardless, there are a couple of things that you need to know about glaive shields. For one, your teammate can't actually shoot through your glaive shield, which is why you want to divert attention slightly away from your team against something like a champion. Second, your shield only blocks the front of your character. This should be a given, but it's roughly a 90 degrees angle from where your character is facing. Anyways, I recently started looking at my YouTube analytics, and most of my viewers, specifically 80% of you guys, are not yet subscribed. So if you've been enjoying my content for the past few days, consider subscribing to the channel. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I will see you guys next time.